What's up guys, Professor Showtime here with another exciting episode of Realm of Altars. I'm having an amazing time playing this game. Today we will feature Solomon and the Witch of Strength. Those are two cards that are paramount to making an insight deck work. So we're going to look at the insight mechanic. We have some hype gameplay to showcase this, but let's go through the cards for those of you guys who don't know. Solomon is one of the cards that you can pick from your free pick from what, I don't know if it's free, but it's a free legendary pick from when you purchase the first 3 10 packs. You can pick a Solomon and it's an amazing card. It just got a buff. In essence, it's a 3-mana 3/4. That's what it is, stagnant. And if you play it, let's bring up the stats on the screen. If you play it, you can get insight. See these little parentheses right here that's in parenthesis on the 3 and parenthesis on the 4. Basically every time you gain insight, these are going to go up by 1. So the first insight you get, it'll battlecry gain 4/4 and deal 5 damage. The second insight it gets, it will be gain 5/5 and deal 6 damage, and so on and so forth. This card is going to snowball in your hand and you're going to have an amazing time putting a lot of pressure on your opponent, because not only is it going to be like a 3-mana 7/7 or a 3-mana 8/8 at minimum, but also when it dies, the death rattle is it's going to deal that damage spread amongst the board. Hopefully you don't have too many of your opponent's followers and all that damage is going to hit face. We have some gameplay to spot like this, but the counterpart to Solomon is none other than the Witch of Strength. The Witch of Strength is a really strong card because the rarity is not that high and it has amazing stats as well. It synergizes with insight. I'll bring it up on the screen as well. The downside of the Witch of Strength is that it cannot attack a champion. However, the upside is amazing. It's gonna stop your opponents from playing followers, because the Witch of Strength, not only does it attack the follower that it attacks, but it attacks the follower to the left of that follower and the follower to that right of the follower. So in essence, it's a cleave effect. If you guys are familiar with other card games, it can attack multiple targets at the same time, up to 3, but it grows. It starts at a 3-mana 3/2, but again, you guys see the parenthesis, that means it can gain from insight. So every 1 insight it gains, it's going to gain +1/+1. This also can be a huge 3-mana 7/7, 3-mana 8/8, really easy, and it's going to stop your opponent's board. Your opponent is not going to be able to play a big board. Like I said, we have some hype gameplay to showcase this. This is probably the 2 key cards that benefit from insight that you want to put in your deck. There are other cards, but I'm not going to go over them. We'll see them in action during the gameplay. Guys, my opinion, I love the insight mechanic. It feels really good. The card that Solomon reminds me of a little bit is Cthulhu. I don't know if you guys remember Cthulhu, if you guys played Hearthstone, but it reminds me of it a little bit. It gives me like a Cthulhu feeling. Alright, that's enough of a tangent. The thing about insight is, and it's not even my knee-jerk reaction, because I've played a lot of games with insight. I want to say over 50 games with insight, 40 games. New patch, I'll say 30 games. I'll keep it like that. I've played about 30 games with insight, with purple insight, not the yellow insight or violet insight, and it's a little too slow. You know, I want to get greedy with insight, but in order to be successful, you can't be greedy. You can't make this Witch of Strength you want it to be an 8/8. Settle for the 6/6. Settle for the 5/5 even sometimes, especially if you have multiple of them in your hand, and you will have success. But if you try to get too greedy, it's too slow. You know, I think right now you have to play it too fast, so you're not getting the benefits of it too much. As you guys know, we have a super red meta, and red is all over the place, and it's really hard to make insight work. If you guys were able to get insight to work, let me know. Let me know how you guys feel. Comment down below. Let's get into it. We're gonna play Solomon and the Witch of Strength insight violet deck. Let's get into it. It's showtime. If you like the content, guys, sub, like. We're bringing Realm of Content videos every single day. Peace. It's your time, it's my time, it's our time, it's showtime, it's your time, it's my time, it's our time, it's showtime, it's your time, it's my time, it's our time, it's showtime. Let's get hype. Deck rattles, let's get hype. Alright, so we got some insight action. We got the Solomon, right, which is one of the key cards in our decks. We got Witch of Strength, which is a really great card that benefits from insight as well. We have these two cards that are going to help us draw cards, and we're going to keep them as well, along with this card that's going to give us insight. Alright, let's get into it. We got a nice opening hand. No need to mulligan or no need to shuffle. Let's get into it. First turn, we're probably going to get rid of one of these. And he's playing red, of course. Shocker. Shocker, they're playing red. Shocker. Oh, great. So we get another card that applies insight. Let's see if we can survive the early onslaught. Let's see. Is he going to hit the shield? I know we talked about this last video. Is he going to hit the shield? We'll find out. He hit the shield. Alrighty. My type of player. My type of player. He hit the shield. So now we have to figure out. Alright, we'll get rid of one of these. Or do we get rid of one of these? The reason why I'm going to get rid of this one is because so we can have some early answers. I'll get rid of this one. This is a blocker and it's gonna cause it. It was gonna cause insight, but he can just ping it with his hero skill. Oh no, he's not playing Percy. Another shocker. Well, this one is a real shocker. He's not playing Percy. So I'm able to play this card. Wow, we don't see too many non-Percy red deck players. Let's see how this works out. He's playing Mira. As you guys know with Mira, well, maybe you don't know. But Mira, you're forced to use all your mana. Alright, so he was able to clear my board again. Get rid of the spell. And I'm going to play this. The reason why I'm playing this card is because it's giving my hand insight and he's forced to attack into it. Or unless he has a card that he can play from hand that can deal damage to this. Just like this card. Right now, our Solomon is +4/+4. Our Witch of Strength is only +1/+1. Now it's going to be +2/+2. Alright, and I think we're going to get rid of the Wheel of Fortune. Even though I love this card, we're going to get rid of it. So we can play two cards. I'm going to play this card right here. And we need another card that's going to apply insight. We don't have one that's going to apply insight, so we'll play this one. And he's probably going to go all face. For those of you guys who don't know what face is, this is face right here. And our cards are okay. Right, so he decides to clear one minion out or one follower out. But he left this one alive. I'm going to trade. Alright, he did not leave it alive. Alright. So now we can't get greedy with this deck. This is the problem right now. Alright, in theory, yes, you want to be super greedy. But the way it is right now, the games are too fast, so you can't be that greedy. So we're going to play this. We're going to play one of the Witches of Strength. And we're going to play one of these. Because it's a blocker. Alright, so we'll play one of these. And we'll play one Witch of Strength. And we're going to see what our opponent has to answer. How is he going to answer? This card can't go face, guys. It can only attack the followers on the board. So it's good to try to stabilize the board. Let's see if the Witch of Strength is going to help us stabilize. Let's see. Alright, so he was forced to attack there. But I don't think he's going to play another card. Because if he... Yeah, see? He doesn't play another card. We're playing against a smart player. Let's give him a thumbs up. Shout out to... Let's give him a proper shout out. Shout out to Deck Rados. The reason why he didn't play another card is because when I attack here, it's going to attack another card as well. So we'll go. Actually, let's see. Let's see what we can get from the hero skill first. Of course, we're playing a mono purple deck. Alright, that's a nice card. We're going to use this now. The reason why we use it now is because it's going to gain us some health. Of course, he gave us the monster block instead of the health one. Alright, so we'll attack there, and Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need the monster block, so I'm gonna use that for mana. I don't like discarding cards, but we're gonna use it just in case. I know he can play his 4 mana card, his Fire Colossus, but hey, we don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. If we're playing into the Fire Colossus, we're playing into the Fire Colossus. We don't have a choice. No, it's either you gotta take a gamble. You gotta take a gamble. The benefit is if he plays the Fire Colossus, this is gonna give us another insight, and I'll be able to play these 2 next turn. All right, so he doesn't play the Fire Colossus. Interesting. He did not have it. Let's see what card we can get from our hero skill. Witch of Sacrifice. This is a key card because we can use this to destroy one of his cards. We're gonna have to get rid of this card. It doesn't feel good, but we're gonna have to trade our 6 attack card into it. Or do we take a risk? I think we take a risk. I think we take a risk. We're gonna take a risk, guys. Doesn't feel good. Oh no, I can't take a risk anyway because this card can't attack the champion. Go figure. We need to put a card in the mana zone. I guess this one. And let's see if he uses his Fire Colossus right now. And if he does, we can play this. Oh no, but he uses a dash card. And another dash card. We might be running out of options. We need a blocker because that Hades is gonna do some work. I mean, this is not. See, the thing about this deck, it doesn't have huge cards with huge stats, so it's okay to use this Witch of Sacrifice to get rid of the card. All right, and now we're gonna go face. We have the ability to play this Witcher of Strength, and I probably think I should, because even if he plays his Fire Colossus, this is gonna be too big of stats. Or maybe I should play this. Yeah, because this is gonna do 8 damage to the face if it dies, and I don't think it can die. Let's do it now. So our legendary card, our Solomon. So he's gonna have a hard time dealing with Solomon because it's doing 7 damage to the face, and then after it dies, it's gonna do another 7 damage. Alright, so he sniped that card. Wow. Wow. He used his feather. He used his feather, but see how much damage went to the face? Now he puts a shield up. We will try to gain another card from our hero skill. We get the Wheel of Fortune. It's not what we were looking for. Not what we were looking for. We're gonna have to use our Witch of Sacrifice, even though it's not what we wanted, but we gotta put some stuff on the board. Or we can put this on the board, but this is not a threat to go face. That's the only problem with that. So we're stuck between a pickle. I guess we do this because we wanna use something that can go face next turn. So now it's gonna force him to use his Fire Colossus if he has it. If he does, we can use the Magic Void. Oh wow, that's a burn card. Right to the face. 5 to the face. Alrighty, so now we're gonna use our next Witch of Sacrifice, and what that's gonna do is gonna kill this card. And let's see if I can get something else. Okay, we can save that for next turn. So this card is gonna kill the card that's on the field. Plus it'll burn our own cards. And now we can go face. We have 4 health. He has a Hades that we're struggling against. He has that Hades that we know for a fact he has 2 damage that can go to our face. But does he have another 2 damage? Does he have any type of burn? I'm pretty sure he does. We don't have any blocker. We didn't get a blocker. So Yeah, that's game. If he has anything that can reach our face, that's game. Let's see. We got a fingers crossed. The Fire Colossus beats us. A Dash Minion beats us. That's the Hades that we were saying. That's going face. And does he have another card? Oh wow. Oh wow. He evolved. He evolved. We tried. We tried. Just a little too slow. Just one turn too slow. And that's what I'm finding, guys. I'm having so much fun playing with this Insight deck. You know, Solomon, Witch of Sacrifice. You know, it's amazing, but it's a little too slow in this meta. I'm thinking they gotta tweak red just a little bit, or give us a little bit more blocker tools, not taunt tools, blocker tools. All right, guys. If you want more Realm of Altars content, go ahead and sub to the channel. Peace. That was fun. That was amazing.